Big Imani, not little one. um, I think I named myself Big Imani because I'm just saying that I'm allowing myself to be big, whether that's in stature or energy, but it's usually big energy. So Big Imani, Big Imani. So that's talking about the name. Hope everybody is doing okay and well on this beautiful Sunday evening where I am. I did a live stream on my laptop. Let me turn on my thing here. Is it gonna come on? Hmm, that's weird. Okay, it's on. So I did my makeup on my other live. And I didn't do it well because I didn't put on foundation. I didn't put on blush. I just literally put on eyeliner, and I did my lips and called it a day. So put this on. So I was kind of having like a manic episode because when I have these moments, I think it's like a moment of where I can channel. I'm out of that mood, but I still wanted to come and talk about how everything is feeling in the world. Let me close my laptop. How everything is feeling in the world. How this great shift happened. For me, um, something does feel different, but it feels more open. Like the energy in the world feels a lot more open than before. Like there's more space for us to create what we truly want because the old is falling away, or the new is coming in and the old is being done away with. It's very interesting. And it can be a little shocking and scary to people who are not used to change because change is very scary. Change is not easy, and some people will not appreciate the change that is taking place. And unfortunately, this is life. It's ever changing. Nothing stays the same. Things die, and our people are born, and that's just life. I always try to live life and allow myself to be stable emotionally and mentally in very scary situations. Like I remember when, sorry, I remember when I got stuck in the elevator with I got stuck in the elevator twice, and I was actually very calm. Like the person next to me is panicking, and I'm just like, it'll open. Like we're not gonna be stuck in it forever. You just have to be patient, right? So I'm like, calm down to the person, and they're just panicking, and I'm like, hold on, wait, because you're making the situation worse. Like when you panic and you act off of impulse, sometimes you make the situation worse than it was going to be, if you understand what I'm saying. And that's what's happening in the world right now. Like a lot of things are unpredictable, and don't impulse spend, impulse this. Really think about what you're about to do before you do it. Plan and strategize before you take that step, especially now, because being intentional, I'm sorry, notification. You have to be very intentional about the things that about the shift that is taking place. You have to be very intentional. This intention is not like the one of before. A week ago, maybe you could slip between the cracks, but now it's like we're in a new time, right? You feel the energy shift. People are going crazy. Like there's so much crimes happening in the US. If you live in the US, there's so much more crimes happening, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like, it's sick. I don't know, as we become more physically sick, so we become mentally sick as well. It's scary. If you stop by, please press the like. Just drop a like. It's free. You know, I'd appreciate it. So, acting off impulse and being very intentional is where we're heading. I've always tried to be very intentional with my actions, only because the consequences of my actions are very dire. I can make one little mistake, and of course, it's a mistake, and I tend to overthink it, but the repercussions are, whew, if I do not follow my heart and my spirit, in the ways that I pay are so extreme for me personally. Not everyone is like this. I unfortunately cannot. I feel like I can't make any missteps because we're heading into a time where it's vital that I share my wisdom or knowledge or whatever I have to humanity. Like I just, if we're getting into birth charts, yes, my birth chart also shows that I'm supposed to be a person of service to humanity or something like that, and I'll take the responsibility because I actually like helping people. So, what is everyone going through today? How's everyone doing? Anything interesting? Where are you guys from? I'm from the U.S. and occasionally I like to make weird accents for the fun of it. But yeah, like I just feel like I'm sensitive and I would say hypersensitive. Little things have huge effects on me. Um, Unfortunately, even as I say I don't care about X, Y, and Z, but things affect me in bigger ways than it should. I could be feeling pain in my body and I can actually pinpoint what organ, where it's heading. It's so weird. It's so weird, but I just have this intense knowing of what's going on with my body, what's going on outside of me. It's just like this, I don't know if I'm in tune with the earth in a way or my environment, but it can affect me. Drop a like, please, please, please. Can anyone relate? I really hope. I hope not, because this is actually very difficult to deal with. Like, as much as I'm saying, can anybody relate? I don't want you to relate because it's a hard life to be hypersensitive and feel everything 10 times more deeply than the normal person. Like when I go through losses, it feels like my whole world is shattering, and I'm learning how to release control, and I'm learning how to release expectation, and I'm learning how to release control and just allow things to hurt. I like try to control the pain I'm going to experience, but that's not truly embracing life. If you try to control little things, you're not truly living. That's why I was thinking of the term young, wild, and free. I'm like, why is it young, wild, and free? Why can't I be old, wild, and free? Like, is it not wise to be wild and free? So you can only be young, wild, and free? Why can't I be old, wild, and free? Like, is wildness not. Are you not supposed to be old and wild? Why not? Why not? I'm supposed to be old and I'm not supposed to have fun anymore? Like, does that make sense? When you get older, are you supposed to just not have fun anymore? Not take risk? We're not living. We're not living. That's not living. Yes, be intentional, but you can also be intentional about having fun and being wild and taking risks. It's so it's like contradiction. But yeah. I also did a live, I guess months ago in December. I was saying how community building will be vital in 2025 because look what's happening now. If you live in the US, it could be worldwide as well, but I'm just talking about the US specifically. How we're all being broken apart and There's a big divide, and people are Republican, and people are Democratic, and people are immigrants, and people are citizens. There's just division everywhere. There's division everywhere, but there's no harm in being neutral on some things. There are some aspects or topics or events that are happening that are just wrong, like on a human standpoint, it's wrong. Like, that's unjust, we could say. But then there's times where you don't have to pick a side, you don't have to be so far left or so far right. You could just watch and be an observer of everything that is happening. So you know that when it hits you, what you should do. I'm really thinking about the next generation. Mm. The earth is changing and you have to change with it. It's just inevitable. And men don't like change, is what I realized. Men like structure, order, um, repetitive. Um, they like repetition. They like rules. This is what men like. They're very, you'd say, conservative, right? But will have to learn how to embrace the feminine, which they have been pushing away for many years. Abusing the feminine. And I'm live. I'm letting you know I'm live. I'm letting you know I'm live. That's okay. Sorry. Abusing the feminine and not respecting the feminine and embracing the feminine is what men or the masculine will have to learn to do. Nowadays, I think that's what the message that truly wanted to come out is. I also made a video called Embracing the Feminine, where we're going to have to learn how to adjust to this new world. It won't be easy. Delving more into spirituality and less into religion because, well, you can still be religious. I mean, you can still be religious. But I'm just saying that going to church or reading a book and not putting it into action is not going to get you anywhere. You can say whatever rhetoric you want to say, but if you're not living it, if you're not acting it, if you're not abiding by it, then what truth are you truly living? It's like having a rule book and you not even following the rules. Like, why would we listen to you? You don't even walk the walk. Why would we listen to you? And nowadays, like, I'm thinking about walking the walk and talking, like, thinking about it. Hmm. So important. Having integrity. So important. So, so important. Hmm. You're gonna have to say no to things that look good, or you're gonna have to really set some boundaries and have standards. Oh my gosh. It's like getting a job that is like, it's not good for your body, but it pays your bills. You're gonna have to make sacrifices this year that are large. Sacrifices you didn't think that you would have to make, whether that's food or transportation or your home life, your household. You will have to make sacrifices this year. Everyone's making sacrifices, the rich, the poor, the middle, everyone. Every single person. Let's see how my eyeliner looks. Mm, it looks okay. Mm. Yeah. Sacrifices will have to be made. This is not a doomsday message. This is just whatever I was channeling today because I was feeling a little manic. Whenever I feel that airy, when I feel in my head or I feel like I'm high, I feel like a message wants to come through. And then I quickly jump on live to share it. And then as time passes by, you'll start to realize how what I'm saying may be playing out in the next few weeks or months or days. You will probably start making sacrifices soon or thinking about what can you do to get by? What can I do to be in a better position, because change is necessary, and those who fight the change, they will be the ones who struggle the most. If you're fighting it, you're only delaying your own elevation. You're delaying your own progress by fighting. This doesn't go for everyone, of course. I remember when I wanted to order something and there was a delay and a delay and a delay. And when it came, there was a problem with the order. So I already gave up in the moment. I was already like, you know what? Maybe I'm not supposed to have this. Like, sometimes we push and push and push for things that we're not supposed to have, anyways. And I've said this before. It's like wanting a car. You want this specific car, and you want it so bad, and you keep getting, oh, you can't buy it here, you can't buy it there, you're gonna denied, um, and you go everywhere just to get that car, and then you get the car, and you're driving it down a highway, and you spend all that money on the car, and then there's a recall because something is wrong with something in the car. I'm just making up a random story. You wanted the car so bad, you spent so much money, and they're only recalling one part of the car, and you have to get it replaced, and they're like, well, we are not gonna cover that, so you got to pay out of pocket. And now you're like, oh my god. I don't want to say crash. I don't want to say that because I didn't want to say that, so I was like, let's do a recall scenario. It's like, if you didn't get that, you wouldn't be in this problem now. You tried so hard to get something that puts you down in a less fortunate position. It's like, stop. Try, like, when you try too hard for things, sometimes you end up in a worse situation than you started. Let it go. It's not for you. Out of alignment. Leave it alone. For example, relationships. If you're in relationships and you're putting way too much into it, maybe it's not worth it. Good things, of course, can't be built without effort and care, but how much of yourself are you sacrificing to just say that you're in a relationship for your ego? You know it's not good for you. You know that every time you meet up with this person, something horrible happens. You miss the train, you miss the flight, you bump your toe. You bump your toe in the corner of the wall when you see their name. Come on. You can't, it can't get more clear than that. So, yeah. I'm just yapping right now. Oh my gosh. I'm going to watch this and I'll be like, wow, I can talk forever. Because I can. Uh, but yeah, you're going to have to learn how to let go and let things just. You're going to have to learn how to miss out, you know? What is it? What is the saying? I feel old. FOMO? Fear of missing out? Yeah, something like that. You're going to have to let go of that fear of missing out and miss out. It's okay if you don't go to every party that you're invited to. It's okay that you didn't get the new Labubu toy. It's okay if you didn't make that trendy viral food that everybody's making. Next thing you know, you make that sesame, carrot, onion salad, and then you find out that you're allergic to sesame. Like, you couldn't just leave that alone. Not everything is meant to be explored, I would say. Not everything is meant to be opened. Not everything is meant to be experienced by you in this life. Go gather your experiences, but gosh, don't yourself trying to reach some height that you just can't reach. You're not meant to reach those type of heights. Calm down. Calm down. I'm seeing viewers, but I'm not seeing comments. Hello. Hello. Anybody there? So yeah, people like striving for so much, but who said that you're supposed to get that far? Like, who said? You? Your environment? Instagram post? TikTok post? Like, just because you see it going viral and it looks good doesn't mean it's for you. We're all built different. We're all built different. What works for them may not work for you. You gotta be okay with that. You gotta be okay with that. In a woman's perspective, it's like a makeup, it's like a body type that everyone wants, or a makeup look that everybody's doing. Like, just because everyone's doing it doesn't mean it's for you. It may look nice on her, and then you put it on and you look just a mess. But hey, subjective, right? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so you may think it looks bad. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna do a quick. Hold on. I'm gonna do a quick card pull. Hold on. Let's do a message of the day. I'm gonna go to what tarot? Let's do about 3 different tarot decks. So the first one is, let me see if I put this here. Uh-oh. Sorry, I have like my cookie recipe on my screen. you're gonna see it in my glasses. All right. Oh shoot, I'm just making sure you can't, because I do have one. I have on a skirt and ooh. Okay, we're going to do the goddess guidance oracle cards, because I like to do this for funsies. Let's go. Let's get a, for a collective of whoever watches this or whoever's tapped in, let's do like a quick little, yeah, that felt like something good was gonna come out. My guess is the card that might come out is green. Green. Quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. This is really a message to me because I felt like yapping. Okay, that's a quiet time card. Maybe we all need to just sit and listen to the world as it is, right? Like me, I'm a yapper, so maybe I just need to find time to meditate, and you as well. All right, that's the first oracle deck. Let's do another one. This one is the abundance. I think this is like some angel of abundance deck. I don't have the box. I don't know what happened to it. Let's do a little drawing of the cards here. What color do I think is going to come out? Purple? Yellow? Purple! How did I know that? Look. All these cards, and I knew it was going to be purple. Come on. This one says, unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come into fruition. Unlimited ideas. It's like I'm psychic or something, right? I crack myself up when I say that. And let's do Work Your Light Oracles deck. Last one. I assume the message will be about the path that we're on, right? How we need to follow the path that we're on, or that we're on the right path, or something like that. Or just say yes. I'm assuming that's the card that's going to come out, because that's what I'm feeling. Okay, let's see. I'll take 2, you know. I'll take 2 cards. Wow. Birthing a new age. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. You know, there's a shift that's going on. Where is it? Can't really show you. That's a card. And this one says, play, have fun, celebrate, don't be too serious. Don't be too serious. Yeah. So those were the 3 cards. I don't really use them anymore. I don't really use them anymore because I just never find that I need to. You can also do a page out of this book here. Black Pearls, Daily Affirmations, Meditation, Inspiration for African Americans. Let's go to this. Let's see if I can find a page. Creativity. Do a common thing in an uncommon way. Creativity is in all of us. People think that if they cannot attack a canvas like Romare Bearden or Michael, I don't know how to say his name, I know I'm horrible. If they cannot pen a novel like Alice Walker or Toni Morrison, they are not creative. Great joy comes from doing this in an uncommon way. Creativity exercises our minds. It means floating convention and finding new ways to express ourselves and solve our problems. We must guard against self-censorship and allow our innate creativity to flourish. Let's dare to put our personal stamp on things we do and the ways we live. Here's the affirmation. On this day, I will take 2 minutes to come up with 5 new ways to accomplish my goals. The wilder, the better. I just let my inhibitions down. I like the wild message because I was saying, why can't we be old, wild, and free? Like, young, wild, and free is such a, like, I don't like it. Like, we can be old, wild, and free. There's nothing wrong with that. As I age, am I not supposed to have fun anymore? I want to do one of these cards. What color do we think is going to come out here? Blue? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. That's my last card. So, thank you for stopping by this live. I may go live again just for the fun of it. Like, I don't have anything else I want to do right now. It's very hot outside. I'd rather not be out there. Okay? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna continue. I love my eyes today. So, thank you for stopping by. Drop a like, a comment. I don't know. Have whatever you're thinking about today. Just do that. Have a good one. Bye.